All right, so this is Todd and Miguel, and we want to talk about our memberships. I know I had done a little bit of this, but we had made a membership just 99 cents. And the reason I wanted to kind of go with that is because I know there are a lot of people who have a financial struggles these days with inflation and everything. And it's the cheapest one you can do on YouTube. But kind of want to give Miguel a chance to talk about also because you kind of heard me talk about it already.
Yeah, 99 cents a month, so just a dollar a month gets you membership to Mystic Miguel and Todd Atkins show and the MMA Conspiracy. I think we bring you this most old school view of MMA that you're going to find out there. And, we put a lot of love and passion into it. It's never been about the money for us. Um, but there are times where, like for example, right now, you could probably say, people that criticize would be like, what the hell's wrong with Miguel's camera? Well, yeah, I'm using my computer camera. I trashed my high def camera in the move. I moved recently. So little things like that, having a few members that are giving us some support at a dollar a month would really help us. Todd put out some t-shirts, having a stock of t-shirts and things like that would help, having a little bit of support that way. And we're asking for 99 cents because, as Todd said, it's the lowest that's available. We don't want anybody out there, we're not asking for big donations or big help. And we're not certainly not saying, we don't know how we're going to keep doing the podcast if we don't get
Yeah,
members,
yeah, that's
which
lame.
you hear from a lot of people that are
Yeah,
drumming that up. We're going to keep on doing it.
yeah.
But we know that we have some hardcore fans out there. I know because I get messages every once in a while from people, and these are not messages that you can just be like, hey, thanks, and just move on. People asking questions, people you get into discussions with. Um, we know from the comments that we've got a hardcore group of people that are interested in our content. So here's a chance to show us some dedication as well. If we could get a couple of hundred, a few hundred 99 cent memberships together and had a couple $100 a month coming in, I know that Ty and I would reinvest it back into the show in almost, all the kinds of situations, in which case you would see some things. One of the things that limits interviews and guests is that some interviews and some guests, some of these people are busy. These guys are fighting. These guys are, moving on from fighting careers and doing other things. And, for me, if I had a budget, I'd get a hell of a lot better interviews because I could actually pay people to do the interviews. I know the Patty Pimblett thing hit the news with like a ton of bricks. Like, Patty was trying to get money out of Ariel Helwani. And the whole deal is that, Patty's a UFC fighter now. He was on his way up and stuff like that, but he's a celebrity. And Ariel Helwani is the biggest, podcaster in MMA out there for better or for worse. But I'm talking about, a guy that we all want to hear with. Whatever happened to that guy? What's going on with that guy? And throwing him a couple $100 to come on here is also a way to support the fighters and help them out. So there are all kinds of things that we can do with a little bit of money. And like I said, we're not, one thing me and Ty were in agreement of is that we're not threatening to take the podcast away, or we're not going to be able to keep doing this. Have you ever seen Todd? Todd's doesn't laugh like that. That's a genuine Todd Atkins laugh right there. Because I'm serious. And I've been doing this kind of, work for fun and for my own spiritual needs for years now. So it's never been about the money. And it's not like we're going to ask for money now. And the other thing we're not offering is we're not offering like a tiered
Right,
membership, like where it's 99 cents and you get, like a phone
right.
call from Miguel thanking you or a shout out on the show, and then you pay $10 and you get, another mention, or you get to come on for 2 minutes, and then you pay $50 and you get a t-shirt. None of that. We're just throwing a 99 cent membership out there so that our people can say, yeah, we support you guys. Here's 99 cents a month, and go to it and see what we can do.
I will mention we do have a couple of people that did sign up. Celso Bernal, who I sponsored his daughter, Celso's a friend of mine here in my area, and Munch MMA News, who he's always on Twitter, kind of supporting stuff I do. So those two people have. So I'll shout them out that way.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm
it's more of a fan funding type thing than.
yeah, and I've run across Celso a couple times in the comments and things like that. He's a guy that, at the end of the day, what he cares about too is MMA and the MMA world. And obviously a guy on like MMA, what was his name? MMA, the other guy?
Munch MMA News.
Okay, Much MMA News
Yeah.
is obviously a guy that is dedicated to the sport, just like us. So definitely a shout out to them for the first two guys that are on there. Hopefully they get a little bandwagon going. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we could do a live or something for people if you wanted, but this is more of a fan funding thing than anything. It's not a we'll give you this if you do that type thing.
It's 99 cents. Come on. What can you buy for 99 cents?
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is I didn't want it to be something where people like, because there's a lot of it adds up. You got this and this and this. Yeah,
Yeah. And dreaming big, you get 1,000 people with 1,000,
yeah,
a month. Again, the interview quality will go up. The video quality would probably go up at some point. We'd see, boom, they spent on, material or cameras and things like that, microphones. But at the very least, the guests and things would be even more diverse. I think we've got the most diverse and old school guests, of anyone.
yep. Yeah, so this is something that we just kind of wanted to mention and appreciate everybody that supports the channel and we'll just keep bringing you this stuff and yeah, just feel free to make some suggestions, leave some comments, we'll answer them. We're always available. And thanks for checking out the channel and you can check out the memberships in the link below our videos. Take care.